This summer, I was experiencing a little bit of self-doubt because I had only finished my freshman year of college, so I wasn't really sure that I was going to be living up to what my mentors were expecting from me. So I was getting a little down on myself, but my mentors came to me and they told me that I was actually working at a higher level than they expected me to. And I did end up finishing my project early this summer, so I was able to shadow my mentor and shadow other members of the team. And they actually told me that I'm a undergraduate student, so they told me that I was working at a graduate student level. And so I felt really proud of my work there, and yeah.
I would say the one word to describe Spark is transformational. I wasn't too sure about becoming a researcher. I thought about being a science teacher instead. And then I enrolled into this program to try something different. And then I realized I really like researching and I like to learn. I really like to learn, and I feel like I have a lot more to learn. I'm still a young student, I have a lot more to learn. So very transformational, and I'm very glad that I found something I enjoy doing.
If I had the opportunity to tell Spark interns anything about this program, I would tell them, of course, it does pay well, but the experience that you gain well outweighs any monetary benefits that you receive from this program. Making the connections, being able to network, and a sparkling star on your resume, all of those are included when you attend this program.
I would say personally from this experience, I would take the dedication that people showed to the mission of the Army. I would say that before I came here, I was not really familiar with the mission of the Army and the impact that it has in the overall community. And I feel like the people in the lab really take that to heart.
I'd say that it shaped my goals by showing me that it's possible. Getting into science for me has been pretty difficult, and just actually getting out and seeing that, yes, I have the ability to perform in a wet lab. Yes, I have the ability to produce materials. And yes, I have the ability to interact with other scientists. The Army Spark program gave me the confidence to actually go out and be a scientist, and that there's all these different opportunities for a scientist. You don't necessarily have to go into academia. There are opportunities available to you in the Army.
I enjoyed most being in the Spark cohort summer, where the mentors and also the coordinators that aided me to be here and planned and gave us the Zoom meetings and also gave us advice, tips, and all in all, checked on us every week. I believe that they generally cared about our well-being. They made sure that we were okay, that we were safe, that we had things that maybe we didn't have in certain stations that we were stationed at. And also with my mentors, they were amazing. They took me under their wing, shadowed me for 10 weeks, never left me alone. They made sure that I was understanding the task, that I was grasping the concept, that I didn't understand what I was doing, and it didn't make me feel like I had imposter syndrome, which I did face when I was coming here. Again, being an undergrad and a rising junior, I felt a little bit timid about my skills, but honestly, once I stepped foot into the station and stepped foot into the program, all that disappeared.
The most rewarding part of the Army Spark internship experience has definitely been the people. There are a lot of smart people at ALC and APG and just in general. Honestly, my favorite part was meeting cadets and other people my age who were just as passionate about STEM and supporting the military as well.
The Spark internship is an innovative program that helps bring light to students that attend a HBCU or MI in the STEM realm to help celebrate us, basically.
The program opened up my eyes to other areas of work and research that I never thought possible, and it allowed me to explore different opportunities as I'm entering my senior year as to where I can serve not only in industry but also to my community and my country.
Skills that I gained this summer and knowledge that I did not expect to would have to be a geometric reasoning. So I am used to using more of data-driven tools, and so just using, going back to traditional geometry, yeah, it was needed. In school, you think you don't need math, you do need math, and you're gonna use it. So that was one of the things. Another thing was working with 3D scanners. I was not used to that. So that was interesting, learning how to actually extract clean body measurements from them.
If I could tell future interns one thing about this opportunity, it would be to always seek assistance and seek to give assistance anywhere you can. There's only ever a dull moment if you let there be one. There's always something to do, always a project to work on. You just have to look for it.
My internship has helped me as a researcher and an engineer because it has given me insight and real lifetime experience, allowed me to shadow professionals, gain knowledge and experience, and to challenge myself. So I believe the challenges and the knowledge and the overall welcoming support allowed me to really grow as an engineer and to see what is ahead and in store for me to come.
If there was one singular day I could relive from this internship, it would have to be the day I was actually finally able to print a sample, one that didn't dry instantly or crack or destroy itself upon creation. That was seeing all of the work come together from all the different tinkering of formulations was just the most satisfying and fulfilling part of the summer.
Working with my mentor and the lab that I was in ITL, it influenced my experience because I had never been around a lot of people that like to collaborate with each other and always seem like a big team. So that really influenced my experience to get to know more people and be more of an extroverted person.
If I can tell future Spark interns one thing about this opportunity, I would say really connect with your mentors. They're really smart and they have a lot of experience working on really interesting things. Definitely in the 10-week period or however long you're doing your internship, ask a lot of questions, really focus on your project, learn as much as you can.
I would say I felt proud of my work when you have a few mentors who come over and look at your work and they just say, you're doing a really good job. Especially since they haven't had as many folks, they haven't been able to hire a lot of folks this year, so they really needed a lot of help with these projects. And since I was working basically with Army Corps, there's a lot of real world stuff that impacts people, and I think that's really important.